When you hear the word football, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Is it the roar of a packed stadium, the sound of the ball being struck with precision, or perhaps the sight of players celebrating a hard-fought goal? For many, football is just a sport. For others, it's a way of life, a passion that unites people across countries, cultures, and languages. Today, let's dive deep into the world of football. Not just the rules and the famous players, but the spirit, the drama, and the magic that makes this game so special. Whether you're a die-hard fan or someone who's never watched a full match, I promise this journey will give you a new perspective on the beautiful game. Let's start with why football is often called the beautiful game. Unlike many sports that require expensive equipment or specific venues, football's beauty lies in its simplicity. All you really need is a ball, or even something that resembles a ball, and you can play. Children in crowded cities kick around plastic bottles. Kids in villages make balls from rags. And in every corner of the world, you'll find people coming together to play. This accessibility is one of the reasons football is so universal. It's a game of dreams. The boy playing barefoot on the street might be the next Messi or Ronaldo. The girl practicing her dribbles in the park might one day lift the World Cup. Speaking of dreams, let's talk about the emotional connection people have with football. For millions, their club or national team is more than just a team. It's part of their identity. Think of fans who travel across continents to support their team, or those who decorate their homes, wear their team's colors, and schedule their lives around match days. Football has the power to make grown men cry, to bring strangers together in moments of joy or heartbreak. And sometimes, football is the only thing that can unite divided communities, at least for 90 minutes. Now, let's zoom in on the drama of the game itself. Imagine this. It's the final minute of a match. Your team is losing by 1 goal. A corner kick is awarded. The goalkeeper runs up, leaving the goal empty. The ball swings in. A header. The net ripples. The stadium erupts. That last-second equalizer or winner, there's nothing like it. The adrenaline, the euphoria, the explosion of emotion, these are moments that live forever in the hearts of fans. Of course, football isn't just about the highs. It's about the heartbreak, too. A missed penalty, a red card in a crucial game, a last-minute goal conceded. These moments hurt, but they're also part of what makes football so gripping. Because in football, like in life, you can't always win. You learn to deal with defeat. You learn resilience. And when the next match comes, you believe again. Let's talk about heroes and legends. Every generation has its stars. Pelé, Maradona, Zidane, Ronaldinho, Beckham, Messi, Ronaldo, these names are known across the globe. But beyond the goals and the trophies, what makes them special is how they inspire people. How many kids have practiced free kicks in their backyard, imagining they're Beckham? How many have dreamed of dribbling past defenders like Messi? Footballers aren't just athletes. They're role models, symbols of hope, proof that with talent and hard work, anything is possible. But football isn't just about individuals. It's about teams. The magic of teamwork is at the heart of the sport. 11 players working as one. Each has a role, and together they form something greater than the sum of their parts. The best teams have chemistry, trust, and understanding. And often, it's not the most talented team that wins, but the one that works best together. Now, let's look at the tactics, because football isn't just passion. It's a game of strategy. The formation a coach chooses, the timing of substitutions, how a team switches between attack and defense, it's like a game of chess on a giant field. Fans love to debate tactics. Should a team press high or sit deep? Play possession football or counterattack? These decisions can decide the outcome of matches, and that's part of the fascination. And let's not forget the rivalries. Football is full of them. Barcelona versus Real Madrid, Manchester United versus Liverpool, Boca Juniors versus River Plate. These aren't just games. They're battles of pride, history, and honor. Fans mark these dates on their calendars. The atmosphere in the stadiums on derby days is electric. The tension, the noise, the passion, it's football at its most intense. Another beautiful aspect of football is the World Cup. Every 4 years, the world comes together to celebrate the sport. For a month, people from all walks of life, from every quarter of the globe, unite in their love for the game. Streets are filled with flags and colors. Friends and families gather to watch matches. And sometimes, the smallest nations produce the biggest surprises, reminding us that in football, anything is possible. Who can forget Iceland's run at the European Championship? Or Senegal's shock win over France in 2002? These are the stories that make football unforgettable. And beyond the pitch, football has power. The power to bring about change. Think of Didier Drogba, whose appeal helped end civil war in Ivory Coast. Or the countless charities and foundations started by players to help underprivileged communities. Footballers often use their platform for good, and the sport itself funds initiatives that promote education, inclusion, and peace. But as much as we celebrate football, it's important to recognize its challenges too. Issues like racism, corruption, and inequality have plagued the game. There have been dark moments when the sport we love has been overshadowed by these problems. But the good news is, the football community, players, fans, organizations, is increasingly standing up against these issues. Campaigns promoting equality, respect, and fair play are gaining momentum. Because at its core, football should be about unity, not division. Let's take a moment to appreciate the fans, the beating heart of football. The chants, the songs, the banners, the unwavering support through good times and bad. Football is what makes football truly special. A team without fans is just 11 people on a field. But with fans, the game becomes a spectacle. Whether it's 100,000 people in the stadium or a small group watching at a local pub, the passion is the same. And what about the future of football? Technology is changing the game. We have VAR, goal line technology, data analytics that track every move on the pitch. Some people love these changes. Others feel they take away from the spontaneity of the game. But one thing is clear, football will keep evolving. What will never change is the joy of scoring a goal, the thrill of a great save, the magic of a perfect pass. Before we wrap up, I want you to think about your own connection to football. Maybe you play in a local team. Maybe you have memories of watching games with family. Or perhaps you're just starting to explore the sport. Whatever your story is, I hope this episode has shown you that football is more than just kicking a ball. It's a language spoken across the world, a force that brings people together, a reflection of life itself, full of ups and downs, triumphs and disappointments, but always worth the journey. So, next time you see a group of kids playing in the park or you hear the cheers from a stadium, take a moment to appreciate the power of football. And maybe, just maybe, pick up a ball yourself and join in. Because at the end of the day, football belongs to all of us. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow the podcast and share it with a friend. Let's spread the love for the beautiful game. Until next time, keep the passion alive and never stop playing.